It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the veteran Adam Thielen. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Panthers and the Chiefs, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year. Rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on second down, Young. Now he'll air one out. And he will go all the way. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
On second down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Hopkins sent in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. He fumbled the football, but this is taken in by a teammate. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to run it. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Again, working deep downfield. And he will score. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And this ball is intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Tompkins to return it. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Panthers offense and Xavier Leggett headed back onto the field. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And he will go all the way. Adam Thielen, touchdown Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. The Panthers are able to extend their first quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now he'll run it. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, KC. Throwing is Mahomes. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And now he loses the football. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
Go. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. He's going to look downfield once again. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will add 1 more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mahomes back. He'll get that one complete to Rice. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Yellow. My side.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Right back to the air for Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Young to throw. Oh, open man. That's Liggett. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the 1st half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70. Hook.
Here's Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
Here we go, set. 18 rattlers.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's to the right side and corralled by Thielen. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll run with Hubbard. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at MetLife Stadium. The Giants hosting Tampa Bay in an NFC matchup. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Chris Godwin, a touchdown reception. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. A touchdown there for Jahmyr Gibbs. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Rome Odunze, a touchdown reception. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He was nothing short of amazing, throwing 4 touchdown passes to help push his guys out to a sizable halftime lead.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Mahomes. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Hopkins sent in motion. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Let's go.
On play action, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Rice open. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play. Third and long. To throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. His drive will begin there. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. Patrick to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just...
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Another run here with Hubbard. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line. They'll go again with Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run with Hubbard. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Here we go, set.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another Carolina Panther.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Yeah. Be a